Calvin Coolidge was a very happy, positive, and inspirational figure during the 1920s. Like many others, Coolidge was a very different person at home and in public. He also was the president at the end of the fun in the 1920s. He was very important at the time because many others had the same opinions as him and voted for him during the next election. He was also, like I said before, a different person in private and in public. During 1923 through 1928, Coolidge solved all the problems left from the president before him, Warren Harding. During his presidency, Coolidge managed to restore the public's trust in the government. At the time, Mexico wanted to take over all foreign-owned oil lands. He resolved the dispute with Mexico by diplomacy. An outbreak in a revolution arose in Nicaragua, and he managed to protect all the business interests throughout that country. While in public, Coolidge did not mind talking in front of many people, but when he was at home, he did not talk much because he wasn't really interested in small talk. Once at dinner, a woman came up to Coolidge and said, "I bet my friend that I could get more than 2 words out of you." Coolidge replied, quote, "You lose," unquote. Coolidge was not scared of the future, but he was not exactly excited. He lived more in the moment by sitting on his porch for an hour to think about other things. For the end of the parties, he decided to not run for president again because he did not like the power. To inform everyone about this, he wrote a message on strips of paper and gave it to newspaper companies instead of making a public announcement. Once Coolidge was out of office in 1929, he decided to write an autobiography about himself. On January 5, 1933, after he had taken an unusual 2-hour nap, he collapsed on his bedroom floor because of a heart failure. A modern individual that compares most to Calvin Coolidge is Barack Obama. Not only were they both presidents, but they both tried to fix problems left from the president before him. They both also tried to help those who were poor and who didn't have jobs. Coolidge helped make more jobs for people who were unemployed. Obama had a little different take on this, but he helped those who didn't have Medicare to help them live. After the 1920s, Coolidge inspired many to work as hard as they can and never give up, and to stay a lot more positive.